in autism, a lot of cases are being done stem cell treatment now. Like, if they are not talking, they start talking. If they are throwing tantrums, they are being more calmer.
Some doctors doesn't want to do it. We don't work any hospital that any die or any problems.
There is not a day that has gone by in the last nearly 3 years where I haven't took a painkiller.
Since 2019, at least 28 British people have died after having cheap cosmetic surgery in Turkey. It's a booming industry. 1.8 million people globally travelled to Turkey for surgery in 2023, generating $3.1 billion. That's due to rise to $20 billion by 2028, and the UK market is huge. Last week, a Turkish events company held its second annual expo in London, where leading Turkish hospitals advertised their services. We went undercover to find out exactly how Brits are being targeted. Unsurprisingly, we were offered Brazilian butt lifts, liposuction and new teeth. But it was the advertisement of autism treatment which caused some of the greatest concerns.
Since you told about autism, I will explain a little bit. So, in autism, a lot of cases are being done stem cell treatment now, and they have success in symptomatic.
This is the moment an undercover Daily Mirror journalist was told the symptoms of his 3-year-old autistic niece could be improved by controversial stem cell treatment.
Symptomatic wise, they get better. Like, if they are not talking, they start talking. If they are throwing tantrums, they are being more calmer, etc.
A representative from the Stem Cell Therapy Centre at Emzi Hospital in Istanbul told us that stem cell treatment can lead to a previously non-verbal autistic person being able to speak, and that their behaviour can improve. But that wasn't all. As part of this treatment, which costs up to £24,000, we were told we'd need a package to get the full benefits, including ozone treatment, where ozone gas is pumped into the body in between stem cell injections.
Still, just the stem cell treatment may not be enough. Like, we have packages for autism. I'm talking only about autism, where we accompany the packages of stem cells. This is my colleague. And we accompany the package of stem cell treatment with ozone therapy.
So the ozone therapy is, what's that? The ozone
therapy is like everybody can take it. It's good. It gives you like energy. They take your blood, they put ozone in it, and then they give your blood back.
Okay.
Ozonated blood.
Responding to our findings, the National Autistic Society said it was outrageous that stem cell treatment was being advertised to autistic adults and parents of autistic children. In a statement, Tim Nichols of the Society said, "It's dangerous and wrong to target potentially vulnerable people with expensive products that could in fact cause harm. There's no good evidence about stem cells and autism." In fact, he continued, there are concerns about the regulation of stem cell procedures, which could be painful or even dangerous, depending on how they're administered. These concerns were echoed by Professor Declan Murphy of King's College London. There is no evidence whatsoever from any high-quality studies that support the use of stem cells as a treatment for autism. Instead, the best quality evidence suggests that this is a bogus treatment and is a total waste of money. Frankly, I'm amazed this approach is offered by any clinic anywhere. Elsewhere, it took a surgeon just 2 seconds to tell our reporter that he needed 20 crowns fitted. That was after being asked to smile from a metre away.
Hello. Yapabiliriz. Onu smile makeover yapılabilir normal.
It can be done, he says, 10 zirconium crowns up, 10 zirconium crowns bottom.
I missed all of that, sorry.
10 zirconium crowns up and 10 zirconium crowns down, which is like...
So how do you know that I need 10 top and bottom?
Because it's
Gülümsediği zaman
when you smile, 10 teeth visible. So no need to do anything.
10 are visible. Also the back are okay.
We got an independent dentist to inspect an image of the same reporter's teeth. He said we'd been offered destructive treatment that we didn't need, adding, "It's even more disturbing that they're selling it in this format. A 1-second assessment from a metre away is completely inadequate. For such extensive treatment, a detailed assessment, minimum half an hour, is needed. The cost of the treatment also raised a red flag. We were quoted £1,600 for all dental work and 4 nights at a hotel.
So it was 2004, and that's 1,600.
That's with the hotel? Yes. So if you get the hotel as well, exactly.
Oh wow. For how many nights?
4 nights, 5 days.
Okay.
And the teeth?
And the teeth as well? Oh wow, not bad.
According to our independent dental expert, dentistry in the UK is a labour-intensive, high-cost service. Similar work should cost several £1,000s. At another stall called Atelier Dental, we asked if procedures had ever gone wrong. We were reassured they had not.
Whatever treatment is done, whether like with veneers, crowns or implants, so just making sure that we are following the whole patient journey.
That's what worries me a little bit, because you always hear things about Turkey, like teeth and that kind of stuff. But have you guys never had any problems before? No? Okay.
But a quick search online links Atelier Dental to the case of British woman Katie Inglis, who says she's still suffering 3 years after having treatment there. Katie had 13 root canals and 24 crowns fitted at Atelier Dental.
I felt real confidence in going to that clinic in particular and being in safe hands. Now, unfortunately, my experience from as soon as I got there and the dentist I had was not experienced. My crowns are not the right size. They're fitted incorrectly. They're overlapping and cutting into my gums. I had multiple areas of the impression material embedded into my gums. At first they said the reason why my gums were green was due to the mouthwash they had prescribed me. My health of not being able to eat, the pain I am in daily. There is not a day that has gone by in the last nearly 3 years where I haven't took a painkiller. To hear that Atelier have been at an event in the UK touting about their clinic and that they've had no problems with any of their customers is absolutely disgusting.
Another business at the Expo, Medicana Health Group, was previously linked to the death of British woman Melissa Kerr after a Brazilian butt lift at one of their hospitals. Medicana reassured us that it puts safety before profit. But within hours of leaving the Expo, our reporter was told by a Medicana rep that she was perfectly fitting for liposuction and a tummy tuck. The speed of the offer came as a bit of a surprise to our reporter, who's 5'5" tall and weighs 9 stone 5 pounds. Medicana says it no longer advertises BBLs because of the high mortality rate. But here's the moment that a clinic working in partnership with Medicana offered us the procedure.
Do you do the BBL? Yes. Yeah, that's. I'm not sure, but it's just something that sort of key to explore, maybe think about doing sort of in the future, maybe.
BBL surgery, one of the surgeries that Turkey is one of the, let's say, more popular country in the world for the plastic surgery part, but especially for BBL. A lot of people coming to Turkey just to do this surgery.
We were told by EB Clinic that they don't work with hospitals where anyone has died, and that our reporter would be suitable for BBL treatment.
Some doctors doesn't want to do it. We don't work any hospital that any die or any problems. I think there is no problem with BBL for you, but we have to ask our doctors.
Reacting to our findings, the British Association of Aesthetic Plastic Surgeons said, "There are several areas that fall below the standards that we'd expect in the UK in terms of incentivising patients with discounts, offers or recommendations on the basis of meeting people at a stand at an expo without full medical assessments by a qualified doctor or dentist." The number of people going to Turkey for cosmetic surgeries is undeniable, but the associated horror stories are also hard to ignore. It's challenging for patients to weed out the cowboys from the reputable operators in a landscape that can at times feel like the Wild West. If you'd like to read more on this topic, visit mirror.co.uk and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more exclusives.